Let's get to our number one story this morning. We are following breaking news. The U.S. and Russia have agreed to a prisoner swap, freeing Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, Marine veteran Paul Whelan, and two others as part of the 7-country prisoner swap. President Biden spoke about it an hour ago in a national address.
Their brutal ordeal is over, and they're free. It's relief to the friends and colleagues all across the country who've been praying for this day for a long time.
Biden went on to say that he was able to speak with the prisoners over the phone with their families in the Oval Office. KCAL News correspondent Natalie Brand joining us live now from the White House with more details on the exchange. Natalie.
Hi, Amy. And the president made those remarks while surrounded by the families of those who had been wrongfully detained in Russia who are now on their way home. He described this deal as a feat of diplomacy, and U.S. officials tell CBS News these negotiations were some of the most complex in U.S.-Russia history.
Less than 2 weeks after a Russian court found Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich guilty of espionage in what the U.S. called a sham trial, comes word that he is free.
This is an incredible relief for all the family members gathered here.
Gershkovich, along with Marine veteran Paul Whelan, are part of a prisoner swap the Biden administration agreed to with Russia.
And now, their brutal ordeal is over.
The Kremlin took Gershkovich into custody while he was on assignment in March 2023. Paul Whelan was arrested in 2018 when he was in Moscow to attend a friend's wedding. He was convicted of spying. Both men and the U.S. denied the charges.
Whelan was the longest detained American held in Russia. He was left out of previous prisoner swaps, including the one involving WNBA star Brittany Griner. Securing his release and others has been a priority for the Biden administration.
The release of those who are unjustly detained, I think, is a big win for the Biden administration, for the American people, and for the rule of law.
While the release is cause for celebration, experts on Russia caution the swap could also come at a cost.
I think that Russia, in the sense, wanted to make a deal. This will be a propaganda coup for them because they have gotten some of their prisoners in the West to the Russian Federation.
Some foreign policy experts say deals like these give Russian President Vladimir Putin incentive to take more Americans as bargaining chips.
And this swap, as details continue to emerge, we've learned it involved at least 6 countries and around 24 prisoners overall. Now, in addition to Gershkovich and Whelan, the Americans released, it also involves a radio journalist, and they're expected to be reunited with their families later tonight on U.S. soil. Meanwhile, lawmakers on Capitol Hill, they're also urging the administration to not forget the Americans who may still be held in Russia, and that includes Ksenia Karelina from Los Angeles. Amy.
Thank you so much, Natalie. We appreciate all the information.
Now you can get your KCAL news, weather, and live stream all in one place on the CBS News app. Download it free today.